Good morning, dear students. As we are going through the chapter working of institution, in the previous video we have discussed about the parliament, the function of parliament and the need of parliament. Today we will discuss about the two houses of the parliament. Parliament consists two houses, Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. So we will discuss one by one. First we starting discussion about Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is known as the lower house, and the members of Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people. These members are also known as the member of parliament. This is also known as the house of people. In Lok Sabha there are, it is known as the lower house, the members directly elected by the people, and the member 545 members in India in Lok Sabha. In these 545 members, 543 are elected by the people from different electoral constituencies, and 2 members are nominated by the President of India. And this house, the Lok Sabha, is more powerful in comparison than Raj Sabha, because these members are directly elected by people. As in the democracy, this is the people's government, so that is the reason the members of Lok Sabha is more powerful. Second, the second house is the Raj Sabha. This house is known as the upper house, and this is also known as the Council of States. The members of Raj Sabha are not directly elected by the people. They are indirectly elected from the state legislative assemblies, and the term of these members is permanent. But the member of Lok Sabha is appointed and elected only for 5 years. And if we talk about the number of Raj Sabha members in India, 245 members are in Raj Sabha. Among them, 12 members are nominated by the President of India. अब अगर हम बात करें कि लोक सभा और राज्यसभा दोनों में से पावरफुल कौन है, द लोक सभा इज मोर पावरफुल. वेदर द नेम इज, इट इज द लोअर हाउस. उसके नाम पे मत जाए कि वो लोअर हाउस है तो वो कम पावरफुल है. बट द बिकॉज दीज मेंबर्स इलेक्टेड बाय पीपल, सो दिस इज द मोस्ट पावरफुल. हाउ? द any bill that is presented in the parliament, the ordinary bill can be represented in both houses, but the money bill can be introduced only in the Lok Sabha. And the bill after passing from the Lok Sabha, when it comes in the Raj Sabha, in that situation, if there is money bill, the Lok Sabha can give, the Raj Sabha can give only the suggestion for some changes, but cannot reject him. And the Lok Sabha accept their suggestion or not, it the choice of the member of Lok Sabha. And the Raj Sabha can delay only these bills only for 14 days. Raj Sabha can delay only for 14 days. Otherwise, the bill have to pass from the Raj Sabha. And any bill have to pass by both houses, from Lok Sabha and also the Raj Sabha. And then this bill goes to the President for assent. After the President's signature, after the President approval, the bill becomes a law and implemented in the country. And Lok Sabha members are appointed for 5 years, and Raj Sabha members are appointed for a permanent. This house is also known as the permanent because these members are appointed for a permanent time. And the Lok Sabha can be changed. The members of Lok Sabha, अगर किसी वजह से सरकार डिस्सॉल्व हो जाती है, गवर्नमेंट डिस्सॉल्व हो जाती है, इन दैट सिचुएशन लोकसभा का इलेक्शन फिर से होता है. बट द राज्यसभा मेंबर्स आर द परमानेंट. 2/3 members of Raj Sabha retire after 2 years. Right? Now the next अब हम बात करते हैं पॉलिटिकल एंड परमानेंट एग्जीक्यूटिव. Political executive and permanent executive. In India, the political executives are the leaders who are elected by the people, and permanent executive are the government officers, civil officers who are working in the civil services. Political executive are elected by the people, so they are the more powerful in comparison than permanent executive. All the final decision is taken by the political executive. Permanent executive, they are permanent because when they are appointed as a civil service officers, they have to continue in their office whether the Lok Sabha members or the political executive are going to change. After the election, it is not compulsory that one member that is elected in this election, in next election he will be again re-elected. ये कोई कंपलसरी नहीं है कि जो मेंबर्स या जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स इस इलेक्शन में जीत गया है वो अगले इलेक्शन में भी जीतेगा. बट द गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स दे आर कंटिन्यू रिमेन इन द ऑफिस. पॉलिटिकल एग्जीक्यूटिव चेंज होते रहते हैं. आपने देखा होगा हर 5 साल के बाद गवर्नमेंट चेंज हो जाती है, सरकार चेंज हो जाती है, नई पार्टी सरकार बना लेती है. लेकिन जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स होते हैं वो कंटिन्यू अपने ऑफिस में रिमेन रहते हैं. सो दिस पॉलिटिकल एग्जीक्यूटिव आर elected by the people for a specific period, and that specific period term is 5 years. Sometimes before 5 years the again election is held due to less majority in the Lok Sabha and the members change, but the permanent executive are continue remain in their office. अब क्वेश्चन आता है कि जब परमानेंट एग्जीक्यूटिव they are highly educated, well trained officers, right, but the final decision is taken by political executive. Why? Can you guess? It's very simple. In democratic government, democracy is the government decided and elected and ruled by the people. So the members, the political executive, they are elected by the people. That is the reason the final decision in every matters taken by the political executive. The permanent executive, they support to the political executive in their day-to-day work, in their official work. आपने देखा हो कई बार ऐसे लीडर्स जो उस डिपार्टमेंट के बारे में नहीं जानते हैं, उसके मिनिस्टर बन जाते हैं. इन दैट सिचुएशंस उनको जो एडवाइस, जो प्लानिंग, जो हेल्प मिलती है वो जो है परमानेंट एग्जीक्यूटिव से मिलती है. बिकॉज द परमानेंट एग्जीक्यूटिव आर द स्पेशलिस्ट of that department, of that subjects, right? So that is the reason the political executive are the most powerful in comparison to permanent executive, because they are elected by the people, but they are not permanent, because in the next election it is not compulsory, they again re-elected. Clear? Next, this is the assignment based on today's video. Which house of the parliament is more powerful? As we know, the Lok Sabha is the more powerful. What is the difference between political executive and permanent executive? दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है ये आपको पॉइंट वाइज करके लिखने हैं. फर्स्ट एक परमानेंट रहता है, एक नॉट फिक्स टर्म, राइट. वन इज मोर पावरफुल बिकॉज इट इज इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल, वन इज नॉट मोर पावरफुल, राइट. सो दिस यू हैव टू राइट पॉइंट वाइज. थर्ड, यू हैव टू राइट डिफरेंस बिटवीन लोक सभा एंड राज्यसभा. दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है, कौन मोर पावरफुल है, राइट. And fourth question, how is the Lok Sabha more powerful than the Rajya Sabha? Lok Sabha Rajya Sabha से more powerful क्यों है? Because the Lok Sabha controls the cabinet of ministers. Lok Sabha has the more powerful in the money matters, right? So all these points you have to write. Clear? In the next video, we will discuss about the different institutions of government. In next video, we will discuss about the president, its power, president functions, right. Thank you. Have a nice day.